Hey everybody, Quorum Sense here, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 things to look at when investing in blockchain. There is a lot of noise in the blockchain industry, and I mean a lot. The blockchain universe can seem like a loud and complicated world. Quorum Sense is here to show you that the goal when investing in blockchain is to cut through the noise and identify the data points that matter. Here's our top 10. Number 10. What is the industry use case? An industry use case is extremely important. It's important to know when you're investing which industry your project not only is set in, but what exactly about the project is it planning to disrupt. Be honest with yourself. How will your project create or add value to this industry? Along these lines, what are the future estimates for market growth? How crowded is it? And secondly, from that, if it is a crowded industry, what makes your favorite project stand out? Number 9. How realistic is your project? Did the white paper of your project proclaim to be the next Amazon combined with the CRM functionality of Salesforce that also auto-delivers food and lunch each day? There's a quick thing in the cryptocurrency industry to know. If a project seems too good to be true, it probably isn't. Number 8. How active is the development of your project? A lot of times when we talk about active project development in cryptocurrency, you can literally measure this by checking GitHub code commits. There are a few great websites, which I'll link to the description below, that will allow you to see what kind of progress is going on in terms of active code development. If your project's getting a lot of code, then great. That means that there's people actively working on it. If your project hasn't seen updates in quite a bit, that could mean very bad things from an investment perspective. Some other things to look for when tracking a project's active development would be how consistent and active is the code. Do the announcements and updates reflect goals stated in the roadmap? And thirdly, is the company you are looking at part of a major blockchain consortium like Hyperledger or R3 Corda? Number 7. Social growth. Depending on what project you're looking at, the most important social media outlets can change. It's up to you to figure out which social media outlets are the best indicators for your project. Take a look at things like average year-over-year growth of subscriber count. Is it growing? Is it diminishing? Positive community momentum can also have positive impact on price. Number 6. What does the price history of your project look like? Firstly, what does the 5-year price action of the stock or token look like? For stocks, if the price has been going down consistently for 10 years and there's a small rebranding as some sort of blockchain service, that might not do a lot to offset years and years of losses. Alternately, for cryptocurrency, many ICOs fail to ever reach their initial ICO price again. It's important to look at where things started to know if the price today is worth buying or if you need to wait a bit longer. But it's important to know how many tokens the developer has, how many are outlaid for marketing, for sales. These types of things are very important to identifying project success. And thirdly, is there a reason that your token needs to have a 10 billion maximum supply? If you can't honestly answer that, it's better off probably not investing. Number 5, liquidity. Liquidity essentially means how easy or hard it is to buy and sell an asset. Taking a look at the historical data from Bitcoin, you'll see if you look at the volume that it does around $21 to $28 billion worth of trading in any given day, making it the #1 cryptocurrency by market cap. Alternately, if we go down the aisle to a coin called Cubitica, you'll see that the volume is much lower. Low volume can make it hard for you to exit a position, or make it hard to trade the asset at all, and can reflect low market sentiment in a project. Number 4. Market capitalization and maximum supply. Market capitalization is the total amount of shares multiplied by the current share price. Low market cap projects tend to be associated with higher levels of risk because they are relatively unproven, but also bigger rewards. Another important angle to consider is the maximum token supply, or the total amount of tokens that can ever exist in any given blockchain ecosystem. Looking at how this token supply is divvied up and divided between the various functionalities of the company can be very important to identifying a promising investment versus a scam in cryptocurrency. Number 3, news. Did a major court ruling for an ICO you invested in 2017 say that the tokens are securities? Being informed and having a very close ear to the news of the holistic market, as well as your specific projects and the industries they target, is absolutely crucial to staying on top of this fast-moving industry. Number 2, exposure to regulation risk. The cryptocurrency industry is still in its infancy. Knowing how exposed your project is to any sort of regulatory risk is absolutely crucial that you stay a step ahead of the game as this environment unfolds. Number 1, partnerships. The word partnership gets used a lot in the blockchain industry, and partnerships can be a big deal under the right circumstances. But also under other times, they can mean absolutely nothing at all. Take this for example. There's a big difference for a partnership to deploy your favorite cryptocurrency service into an existing business process and a partnership to enter into a hackathon alongside 20 other projects. Both of these things could be called a partnership, and believe me, within blockchain they will both be marketed as such. But it's important to do a double click on the word partnership to figure out what exactly the partnership means. Is it providing immediate value, and is it realistic? So those are the top 10 things that you should look at when investing in blockchain. For a project, whether it's a stock or a cryptocurrency, always make sure to check the fundamentals before you lay down any of your hard-earned dollars. So make sure to do your research, because data is key to identifying emerging and successful projects that will yield great results from an investment perspective. Once again, this is Quorum Sense coming to you all with just a little bit of information of how to get started investing with blockchain. If you're more interested or want to hear more, please like and subscribe below or check out our website, and we look forward to more helpful informational videos in the future.